Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be bringing you a BTC update coming through, starting off on the 1 hour, then we're going to be moving on to the 4 hour, and then we're going to move on to the longer term time frame, which is the daily. Not going to keep you guys for too long. If you can smash a like and thumbs up on that video, it does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. Enough of that. Let's talk about where we were yesterday, right? We have this parallel channel coming through. You can see the resistance from this top side. Very, very strong stuff indeed. We were talking about the support on the lower side that we were looking to break as well. We did break that. Very, very nice short position come into fruition here. As you can see, this is the measure move that we were looking for here. Amazing stuff indeed. Waiting for that candle body close here just below the volume weighted ATR band, right? We were waiting for that below the volume weighted ATR band because we know how well this acts as a level of support. So we've got that candle body close. First take profit point around 43,200 there. Absolutely pretty much just slammed it down straight away before running right the way back up to our entry, right? So it was a stop loss at entry, but we hit our first take profit banking around a 2.5. No, a bit less than that. Probably it was just a bit less than that. It was around a 1.12% there. So amazing stuff. Not too bad. 1% a day. You're gonna be driving a Lambo fairly soon, right? Now enough about that. Let's talk about where we are now for Bitcoin and what we can be expecting here. As you can see, we are in a micro downtrend, and from here we do have a pretty strong area that we need to be looking out for the future. We've got a trend line coming through like so, and then also probably another trend line coming in like this as well, right? And this is obviously going to be forming a symmetrical triangle, guys. A symmetrical triangle to the downside, which is and does mean a bullish pennant chart pattern. So technically, it does mean continuation down, guys. That's definitely what we are going to be looking for here. We are hovering on the volume weighted ATR, and yet again, usually when we're below it, guys, we test it and come down again. So let's just take into consideration of another short position that we could actually be looking for here on the shorter term time frame. It's not going to be huge. It's not going to be massive, guys. It's going to be in terms of percentage. This is the measure move that we are going to be doing here, going on the most recent downtrend, pulling that down like that. Obviously, still speculatively speaking on where we're going to break along this trend line here. And in terms of percentages here, looking for that price range tool there. Didn't quite click it. But yeah, this is what we are going to be looking for. Around a 1.67% gain there. Not too shabby at all. Depending on where we get this candle body closed, this will be a first take profit, 43,025. And then from there, probably going to be looking at another one just to be safe here on this candle body close. Because you can see the support that we do find on that area. And then also the third one to finish us off there. And then obviously the fourth one, which is going to be the end of the measure move there at 1.67%. Probably going to get a candle body close, probably around that sort of area. So 141 is sort of the percentage that we are looking for there. In terms of what's happening with the volume, we do have the volume coming down here for BTC, near enough trending down there. So when this does trend down, it does consolidate into this sort of really dull price action area. We're likely to see a breakout in the price. If that's going to happen, when we are looking for a breakout there, the stars are aligning. It looks like it's going to be a very good position indeed. In terms of what's happening on the RSI here, guys, we do have potential for a bullish divergence that we have seen coming through here, right? Bit of a hidden bullish divergence there, which does actually mean momentum to the upside, right? So let's weigh up the chances here for a bit of a long position coming out of this symmetrical triangle as well, if we do reclaim this the volume weighted ATR band, because we know how well that acts as support. So let's draw a measure move in for that as well, because this is definitely something we're going to be looking out for there. That's going to be something along the lines of this. Yes, it's quite a bit more choppy this side, just because we've got all the major moving averages here. We've got the 55 EMA, the price action channel, the 21 EMA as well, and it's going to be around a 1.6% to the upside there. Looking for a candle body close, probably around that sort of area. Take profits coming through quite early, around 43,832, probably at the price action channel as well, and definitely at this 55 moving average that's coming down as well there, guys. So yeah, a couple of points to be looking out for there for a lovely long position. In terms of that's pretty much the short-term cover, guys. We do have the moving averages trending down quite far apart here, so we do need to basically equate for that, and that basically means it's quite a strong trend to the downside at this point in time. Let's move on to the shorter term, the mid-term time frame here for Bitcoin. I just blinded myself there. This was the symmetrical triangle chart pattern that we were looking for, and we actually broke down quite aggressively, talking yesterday here about invalidating the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement there, and that's obviously the area that we did lose in terms of level of support. And as you can see, we are currently below that. So yeah, that basically could mean that we could be finding quite heavy resistance there as well. And you can see also there is the 200 EMA moving average coming through there as well, and that's going to be pretty much acting as a level of support as well there, and you can see we have slammed down quite aggressively. One thing that I would say there, guys, is going to be again that trend line coming through from these two filthy wicks here to the downside there, and that's going to be around this sort of area that we are looking for here, which could be very, very crucial here for Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame, right? Does look fairly bearish for a pullback right now. In terms of lower highs, higher lows, and all that jazz coming through there, you can see we had a very, very nice uptrend coming through from there. We have come down quite aggressively, and we have actually broken that this most recent higher low, right? We've broken that most recent higher low. When this does happen and we do set a new low for this most recent downtrend, guys, what happens? We usually come up, we usually set a lower high and then have continuation down. That's usually what happens if we are going to have that confirmed downtrend coming through there. So yes, please be aware, if we do get a candle body close above the 10 simple moving averages and also the 200 EMA and also the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement there, we probably will find support, probably bringing us back up to around 44,600. So that's definitely an area to be looking out for there, guys. And also you can see the resistance along that horizontal as well. It can actually be very, very brutal. So what perfect place to be putting a lower high there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through on the shorter term time frame, the midterm time frame there for BTC. Looking at the RSI here, we did actually get to that oversold sort of scenario there as well. So we are looking for a bit more buying power, either consolidation or upwards momentum in terms of buying power there for BTC to bring us back to that central point. Right now, it is a bit too risky jumping into any sort of crazy short swing positions, in my opinion, right? That's what I'm going to say about the midterm there. Let's move on to the longer term time frame, right? Because we are actually talking about this parallel channel, this rising parallel channel that we are still very much currently in there about. We were talking about a lovely long position to the upside around 28% there. In terms of a measure move for that, it was going to be something along the lines of this, right? Didn't quite get that, didn't quite get the support on the 200 EMA there, but we did actually reject pretty strongly, right? Pretty strongly off the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement for the longer term time frame, all the way back from the all-time high there for Bitcoin, right? So we know how crucial this area is here, just because if we do cross that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, that's that little orange line coming through from there. It basically is the confirmation for the reversal of the trend. At this point in time, the macro trend is still down, guys. We need to basically get a lovely level of support above there, above the 200 EMA, and also above this filthy upward sloping resistance line as well, because obviously this is just continuously acting as resistance there. So that's what I would say if we are going to be expecting it to the upside. Now, VPVR, guys, you can see how dominated this area is, all the way down to around 42 there, lining pretty much perfectly with the 55 moving average as well there, guys. And we know how strong that is coming through in terms of levels of support on the longer term time frame there. So we definitely need to take that into consideration there for a potential bounce if we do see us coming down, right? In terms of a live price for that, right now we're looking at around 41,700. Definitely an area to be looking out for there. In terms of the last daily candle body close that we did have, you can see the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement has actually been lost here. We lost the support of that, so that is an inclination that we are going to see a bit more selling pressure to the downside, right? So that's definitely a reason to be looking for a bit more continuation and a lovely 1.38% short to the downside here for BTC coming through. Let's have a little look at the RSI on the daily ever so quickly, because yes, we have lost a pretty crucial level of support as well. So that's another reason basically telling us that we're going to be coming down, because we don't have the support coming through in terms of the RSI there. But yeah, in terms of a bounce point, 41,800 is going to be a point to be looking out for there. Can we put that into our take profit here? No, we can't. It's a lot lower than that. So yeah, we probably will see completion of the measure move on the shorter term time frame. That's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with a lovely juicy stream for you guys to tune into. So yeah, you can catch me probably midday tomorrow. That's gonna be cool, UK time, of course, guys. But yeah, I'd like to say thank you ever so much for watching, and if you're not a part of the Telegram group already, join the Telegram group. It's a lit community. We're all chatting 24/7 about crypto. We're like a family, right? But yeah, if you are looking for a tightly knitted community, that's the place for you. But yeah, for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.